Welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. We start out today with Eric, Brook, Ridge, and Quinn still in the meeting they were in from yesterday. And Eric tells Brook something's wrong and he wants to help. He wants to know why Brook and Ridge didn't get married, and he wants to hear it from Brook the reason why. Then Pam and Charlie find out from Rick and Maya that there was no wedding between Brook and Ridge, and they say that Brook and they tell Maya and Rick tell Pam and Charlie that they're in that meeting. Eric wants to know, has the marriage been postponed? He wants to know what happened. Has RJ been told? And Eric asked Ridge, he's sorry to have to ask him, but is there another woman? And Eric says that he and Quinn will help in any way that they can to straighten things out. And Eric says RJ needs to be told before he finds out some other way other than his parents. Brook says nobody else, Brook tells Eric nobody else needs to be hurt by this, what has happened, but she still didn't tell him what happened. And Eric says he will back off, and Brook and Ridge can work things out without him if they feel like they can do it without his help. Eric says Brook is too strong to let this derail her, and Quinn thanks, after Eric leaves then, and Quinn thanks Brook for not saying anything. Maya tells Rick to go to the office and see if, to his office and see if Brook is waiting for him there. And then Charlie says he is right about the napkin and lipstick. You'll remember where he found that. And Brook said she told Katie to keep quiet and that she would handle it. And Quinn said if there are consequences to pay for what happened, that she will pay them. And then Quinn left. Ridge said he and Brook should talk. Brook said she will never understand why Ridge did this with Eric's wife. Brook made promises to RJ and Ridge, and then Ridge cheated on her. I mean, she made promises to RJ, and then Ridge cheated on her. She said that Eric accepted Ridge as his son because, you know, Eric adopted Ridge from an affair that Stephanie had. And Eric raised Ridge as his own, and this is what Ridge does to repay Eric. He seduces his wife. And Brook said she is tempted to tell Eric. And then Ridge said something to Brook and called her Logan, and Brook said, don't call me Logan, that's a pet name, and he has no rights to that anymore. And Katie is at Quinn's when Quinn walks in, and she's sitting on the couch and she's eating crackers, and she is really gloating. And you know how Quinn had told her not to be at her house anymore? Well, she's just sitting there like that's where she belongs. And she said that the housekeeper was very nice and got her the crackers, but she said they're very dry. I'm sure that Pam didn't make them. And then she said, should it be mint or chamomile? I just can't decide. And she was talking about what kind of tea she wanted, and just acting, like I say, like she should be there. And Quinn said, you know that you're not supposed to be in my house. I ask you not to be here. And Katie lets her know that she knows that something happened with Ridge. And she says that Quinn really messed up this time messing with her husband's son. She says that some mistakes are so bad that they cannot be undone, and she said the reason Brooke hasn't said anything to Eric is because she is in shock, and she can't believe that Quinn is so stupid and ungrateful. She has it because of Eric's unshakable faith in her, and she has a part in the Forster, is what I mean, Forster family, because of Eric's unshakable faith in her. He believed in Quinn's loyalty. Quinn said nothing is going on. She said there was nothing more than a few kisses, and Quinn said that one word from Katie and her whole world will be ruined. And Katie said, how would Eric take just a few kisses? Like, that's really nothing that he won't. Katie then started going chamomile or mint, and debating which tea she wanted. Again, very snarky and like blackmailish type way. And she said, I believe that she wanted mint, and she said, just go ahead and make a whole pot because Eric might want some when he gets here. So she is going to stay till Eric gets there, and there's really not a whole lot Quinn can do. And she said now, and so she's really going to get all she can out of Quinn. And Brook told Ridge that what they had they can't have with anyone else, and Ridge agreed. Ridge said he can't eat or anything else. He is just so upset about what he did to Brook and about his mistake. That's all he can think about. He said he made a mistake. We all make mistakes, but his mistakes go deep. And Eric said this has to be about Brook because Brook is the one that has to forgive Ridge. They are destined to be together. Then he acts very, very serious and solemn, sad, desperate, and he asks Brook again to marry him. He said he, Brook, and RJ will go somewhere to Vegas or wherever she wants to and just have a quick wedding. And then Brook is crying real heavily, and again Ridge says, marry me. And so that's how the show ended today. And I enjoyed it a lot, especially the part where Katie was at Quinn and Eric's house, because Katie is really playing a good role, and she's going to make Quinn suffer. But so that was today's show. I hope you enjoyed our chat, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.